Hi, hello my people. How you doing tonight? Welcome to the Score Channel. Welcome to live stream. Feels good to be on the internet again with you guys today. I got a very special day today. We're not doing video games and we're not doing like other stuff that we usually do in live streams because we have the Score University Fair. And I'm excited to tell you guys all about it. So let me give you guys a little breakdown of what's coming up next on the Score Channel and what we're doing for our Score students next week. So, I'm kind of in the way. Maybe if I get out of the way. You can see it finishes on March 17th. Maybe if I slide over here. No, that's the wrong way. It's here. Hang on. There you go. 14th to the 17th, people. So the 14th is Monday. And so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we are going to have meetings with universities for Score students. If you are enrolled in our counseling program, if you are a Score person, you will be given a link that you can use to go in and sit there and listen to the wonderful presentations from these universities. And on top of that, you'll get the chance to ask questions and talk to them as well. But for those of you who are not Score people, we still love you. And I love everybody here on the channel. So what we're going to do instead is give you guys the chance to check it out via live stream. So while we're doing our Zoom thing with our, admissions officers and our Score counseling people, we're also going to be doing this here on YouTube. So I will be streaming the entire event those 4 days. So we got a lot to do. I'm going to be online a lot next week, showing you guys all these different universities that we have to talk to. And we're doing this for a couple of reasons. To give you an idea what this Score Fair is for, we're talking about universities all around the world. We got stuff from Spain and the United States on this particular occasion. We're going to be listening to the universities talk a little bit about their offers, their financial aid, what it takes to get admitted, different programs, and also whatever people want to ask. If people got questions, then they're going to have a chance to get those out there and find out more about these universities and if they're a good fit for them. So that's more or less the gist of it, is to give everybody a chance to get to know these universities and just see if they're a good fit. Now, I want to show you a little bit of which ones we're going to see here and what you can expect from this fair. So the 14th, let me show you guys our first day, right? Our first day, these are the ones that we got for March 14th. Hang on a second. Where did my schedule go? I had it open over here. I don't know why it got moved over there. Let me go back to that. Yeah. All right. So the first one's Syracuse. All right. Y'all know Syracuse. That's a big one. The orange, man, the teams, the sports, the awesomeness of Syracuse. I actually talk about them a little bit in the video that comes out next week. You're going to see I did a ranking of party schools, top 10 party schools in the United States. That video comes out this week on Thursday, and I talk about Syracuse in there. They made the top 10. That is a party school. But they're not the only one. In fact, the other two here are ones that I personally have visited. In fact, you'll notice a lot of the ones on this list are like friends of the channel, places that we've gone to. Elmhurst College will be taking stage at 8 p.m. They are going to be telling us a little bit about their university. I just put a video out there a couple weeks ago about Elmhurst, so I'm looking forward to that. And Siena Heights. Siena Heights is this smaller school in a town called Adrian, Michigan, that, while a lot of people might not know it, is actually a really nice place. It was the last one I visited on my trip. I don't yet have the video for that up. I'm working on it. I still got a couple more to do from the last part of this last trip that I did, but I will have that video coming out probably in the next month. So maybe, you guys will get to taste a little bit of Siena Heights when you check it out on the fair. They're going to be on at 7 p.m. So we got Syracuse at 6, Siena Heights at 7, and then Elmhurst at 8 on Monday the 14th. That's the plan. Siena Heights was super cool. I really, really liked it. I was kind of surprised by just the vibe there. Everybody was super friendly, super, super nice. And they've got good scholarships, man. They got scholarships for sports and performing arts and academics, and they let you get as many as you want from those categories. So you could theoretically be half athlete, half dancer with some good grades and get basically all of your tuition covered. So they have a nice program there, and nice facilities. Very this got this old Dominican sisters vibe. It's called Siena Heights because they were from Siena, Italy, and so it's got this kind of classic Etruscan look to the whole place. I don't know. It's interesting. I didn't expect it to be sitting on top of a hill in the middle of nowhere, Michigan, but it was a really, really nice visit. So I'm looking forward to editing that video and getting it out for you guys. So this is what we got for Monday. I'm looking forward to Monday, but Tuesday's even bigger, my people. Tuesday is going to be interesting. All right, we got Purdue and Universidad de Navarra. So obviously, you know, Purdue needs no introduction. We got videos about Purdue coming up for you. If you have applied to Purdue, you definitely want to check this out. If you are considering applying to Purdue, you definitely want to check this out. Purdue will be on at 7 p.m. on the 15th. Navarra, on the other hand, is taking our 6 p.m. slot, and they are an awesome university in Spain. I actually did an interview with a student from that university way back near the beginning of this channel last year. It's one of my former students. She got into Navarra and she went to study there, and I was like, hop on the Zoom and tell us all about it. So what's up, Paulo? I see you in the chat. How you doing, my man? Life is good. Life is good. We got big things going on, so I'm having a good time. But yeah, so Navarra should be cool. I'm looking forward to hearing from those guys. I think that'll be a good time. And obviously Purdue, man. I mean, I was just at Purdue and it blew me away. I ended up making 2 videos actually because I was lucky enough to find everybody on campus and I got to do a bunch of student interviews. I edited that down. We got 16 student interviews packed into one beautiful 10-minute video. And then also the university episode, right, comes out just before that. So next couple weeks here, you're going to see some Purdue content. Really good school, man. I mean, it's just it's hard to even express it. Like, you go to that campus and it is just massive. I mean, it is bigger than some of the small towns I've driven through. A lot of the small towns I've driven through, actually. The campus itself is just a small city, really. It's really fascinating. I love it. And the engineering program there is awesome. Their computer science program's awesome. Their business programs are great. They got hotel management programs that are awesome. They just got a lot of good stuff. They have 200 different majors. I mean, pretty much anything you want to do, you can do at Purdue. And so I think that's very cool. So yeah, we got one from Spain. We got one big one from the U.S. Looking forward to having those guys on Tuesday. We did not find anybody else for the 8 p.m. slot, but that's okay. I'm content. We have that extra space there. Maybe someone will surprise us last minute. We're still waiting on a couple of responses that we just never got. So it's possible. Yeah. Let's go next day. So March 16th. All right. This is Wednesday. Yeah. Wednesday, we got triple whammy, and we're getting into our liberal arts colleges a little bit tonight. On this particular night, we're going to kick it off at 6 with IE University. If you haven't heard of IE, you should have by now, because, man, it's one of the few videos I've made that's actually blown up. I mean, we did a university episode with Cora. She was the U.S. representative. She talked to me. We did a nice interview. And I even met with some IE people down here in Peru. They actually have talked to me about going up there and maybe making some content in Spain. So that's on my to-do list, of course. That would be awesome. But they just inaugurated a brand new tower last year. It's one of the top 5 skyscrapers in Spain. It's basically an iconic part of the skyline of Madrid now. And these guys are very excited to tell you about it. And I think that's going to definitely come up in this meeting because they got this brand new facility they got to show off, right? And I'm looking forward to seeing some pictures and seeing some stuff about it. And it's just a really good university. So I think it's a good choice if you're looking, especially if you're looking for business related stuff. IE is a really nice choice in Spain, and it's pretty affordable. On the other hand, we got a couple of other interesting ones that we're going to go through with Franklin and Marshall College and Beloit College. These two are going to go on at 7 and 8 respectively. They are a couple of liberal arts colleges. Now, I was trying to get out there to do a visit with Franklin and Marshall. I had kind of almost made it a choice to go there. I was reaching out to other colleges in the area, other universities, didn't get a ton of response. And so I ended up getting more response from the Midwest, like Chicago. So that's why Chicago was the destination last time. Where can you enroll to attend the SCORE Fair? What's up, my man? So you can check out the SCORE Fair here on the channel. I'm going to be live streaming. All of these meetings will be live streamed here. Okay. If to get into the Zoom, to actually be in the meeting and ask questions and participate directly, you got to be in SCORE. So it's exclusively for our counseling people. But I do want to like put it out there for you guys to check it out too. So that's why I'm going to have it here on the channel. And I might squeeze in a couple questions from chat. You know, if chat is participating and interested and you guys throw me some questions, I will be in the Zoom as well as on the stream. So I could stay, you know, hop into the Zoom and be like, hey, yo, chat has a question. And maybe we can get chat to participate a little bit indirectly. So I think that would be nice because I do want to give you guys like a sample of what this is. You know, I want you to see it for real. And I've always been about transparent information, you know, like giving people access to information. And that's what this channel is all about. So yeah, you're going to have a chance to check it out here. You can watch and listen and, you know, maybe we'll figure out a way to get chat to participate. I think that's definitely possible. So if you guys are blowing me up in the chat with questions, I'll hook you up. So Franklin and Marshall, yeah, you're welcome, dude. Franklin and Marshall was super cool. I'm hoping to get out there and make a video with those guys. They have a partnership with like a couple other universities in the area. So I was trying to get like all 3 or 4 of them so I could justify a trip to Philadelphia. Didn't work out this time, but you guys will get to know them there at 7. And then Beloit at 8. I loved my trip to Beloit. The guy that I met with Hernan is going to be there. He's awesome. He's from Ecuador. He's super cool. And I just had a really good time visiting that college. And like, so Franklin and Marshall and Beloit are like smaller colleges, but they're really nice options for people, especially if you're not like 100% sure what you want to study. They're very flexible and very open. You can get your major with fewer credits there, and they tend to take a more like interdisciplinary approach to everything. So if you're kind of like, I don't know yet, those are really good options actually. And they've got really good financial aid opportunities for international students because they really want to bring in internationals and diversify those campuses because they're in smaller towns. You know, they don't have as many internationals lining up to break down the doors, you know. So I met with the counselor at FNM. She was super nice, super friendly. She was talking about like how they do so many things for students. They'll even like give you a winter coat if you're cold because you don't know how to wear winter clothes. I thought that was nice. So yeah, so we got those guys on Thursday or Wednesday. And then our last day will be this one here on Thursday, the 17th. So I'm also looking forward to this day because I have been to all these places and it's going to be cool for me, I think, just to, you know, see all these people again. But we're starting it off with Milwaukee School of Engineering. Those guys are, I just released the video about MSOE this last week. I was like, genuinely, I don't think I could have expressed it enough in that video that I made, but like, I was blown away by MSOE. I was just way more surprised, I guess. Like, you Google map MSOE, right? And you see this like little tiny speck of something in the middle of a city and you think, okay, it's just going to be like this little campus right here, whatever, small, kind of like a community college or something. But no, that's not what they are. Those guys are like, first of all, everything's high tech, very modern. Everything's remodeled recently. Like all the buildings, there's one older building that they're remodeling anyway. Like, but 80% of the stuff is happening in new facilities. They got a freaking supercomputer. Like they have all the graphics cards. Okay, they're basically like one of the founders of NVIDIA is like a patron of the place, a former student and stuff. So like, you can thank MSOE for graphics cards, and you can thank graphics cards for MSOE because like the main hall and the supercomputer were donated by the guy named Dirks, who's like the donor, the big NVIDIA guy. So I thought that was super cool that I was standing in the NVIDIA auditorium. I'm like, give me a 3080 up in here. But you know, it's gonna be cool. And yeah, so that was fun. I really enjoyed my trip up there. Honestly, for like, if you're interested in engineering, it's like the place, I'm telling you. It's way better than people probably think. They also have a nursing program and they do have a couple like business degrees and stuff. But it's definitely, I mean, engineering's in the name. They don't lie about that. They know it's engineering is what it's all about, you know? So yeah. And then we got Hillsdale at 7. I think that's one you should check out too. That was the first place that I went on location to make a video. So it'll always kind of be a special place in my heart for that, just because like, you know, I don't know. It was the first time I went and shot on location. It was fun. And honestly, Hillsdale's an interesting one. I think they have more YouTube presence than any other university on the planet. Like they got like 250K subscribers or something. I don't know how they do it when they only have like 3,000 some students. they do a lot of like free online classes, and they do like just for anybody, right? Kind of like how Harvard will do a free class online or something. This is similar. But then they also have like a web portal you can log into and like access different resources. And it's all free. They just put out a bunch of free content, which I appreciate. So I think that makes them kind of cool too. We do similar things. And my guy Alexander was really cool. He told me a lot about his experience there. He's a former student, now an admission counselor. So like you get a very honest perspective, and you know, he's a good looking guy, so he'll be nice on camera. So Hillsdale was awesome. And then Illinois Institute of Technology wraps it up. They're going to have the 8 o'clock on the 17th. And I'm really excited to show you guys more about them. There's been a lot of interest on the channel about IAT. The video that I made virtually was pretty good, went over pretty well. And the more recent one that I did, that I uploaded a couple weeks ago, where I visited the campus and talked to students there, that also is starting to go off pretty well too. So I can tell a lot of people want to check out IIT, and this will be a good chance to actually do that, you know, kind of one-on-one. So that's what I think we got lined up. Now, tentatively, there's like a couple others that might make it. We'll see if anybody takes that like Tuesday evening spot. But these are the 11 that we got. You know, this is what we got. So we got our Syracuse, Siena Heights, and Elmhurst on Monday. We got Navarra and Purdue on Tuesday. We got IE, F&M, Beloit on Thursday. And Friday, we're wrapping it up with these three. So again, if you're score people, I encourage you to please check out as many of these as you want. Like all of them if you can, honestly. Even if you think you're done applying to stuff, like it might be good to see, because some of these still are open for applications. Even if you maybe have already applied and you say, okay, well, I'm done. Well, still maybe check out some of the ones that you think might be similar to the ones that you want to go to, or check out ones that you have applied to. If you have applied to any of these, like if you applied to Purdue, you definitely should be there, because they do pay attention to this stuff. They like keep track of who appears. Even a couple already asked me like, hey, can I get an attendance sheet report when you're done? Yeah, of course. So it's a good look if you've applied to one of these places and then you show up and you're like, hey, see how much I care? That's a good way to increase your chances of getting admitted and or getting a good offer, financial aid. So definitely do that if you can. And I'm really hyped though. I'm looking forward to this. I think we're gonna have a good time. And I think that it should be a really good first event. I'm thinking next year we'll have even more and it'll be even awesomer. Maybe we'll do another one of these this year even. We're still kind of feeling that out. But that's the plan from the 14th to the 17th. So I will have this up, again, just like 6 p.m. we're starting on Monday. So I will have this stream up. You guys will be able to sit in and enjoy the show. And again, if you got questions, drop them in the chat. Maybe we can get those through for you. And, you know, if you're score people, please, you know, get on in there and check it out. I think you're going to enjoy it. They're going to be like 30-minute sessions. Okay. So you're going to have like I have it set up from 6 to 6:45. So 30 minutes of that is going to be the university talking to you about their programs and their offers and their, you know, financial aid and all that stuff. They're going to give you the details in 30 minutes. And then we're going to have at least 15 minutes for Q&A from everybody. So we'll see how that goes as far as how many questions people ask and what questions we have. I know some of the score team is going to be there too, because they're going to want to answer or ask some questions as well. I think all of us are, you know, have things we want to know more about with these universities. So I'm looking forward to that. But that's the plan, is basically to knock this out in about half an hour of you guys hearing the admissions people, and then 15 minutes of Q&A, and put that all together, and you've got yourself a pretty good session. And then we'll close it out, start the next one, and you'll be up here. And I've even worked on a brand new pause screen so that it doesn't look like just me standing next to Moses anymore. So you're gonna see the debut of the brand new pause screen. I think it's pretty sweet, you know. My After Effects skills are getting good. So yeah, that's what's coming up next on the channel. So Thursday, I got the video about party schools. Yes, top 10 party schools in the United States. If you're interested in that, check it out on Thursday. Next week, fair all week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Of course, a new video will come out Thursday, as it always does. Never miss a week. And then, yeah, that's the plan. And then we'll be back to our usual programming, probably back to video gaming for a little bit. You know, I want to get back to my Sims game and help my Sim get through college. He's in his first, you know, week of his first semester. He's doing okay. It's not great, pretty accurate, pretty similar to my real life results. So I'm having fun with that too, and I appreciate you watching and checking out. So that's all I got for today. We're just doing a simple preview today. I got some more business to take care of, and then next week you'll be seeing me here a lot. So I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to you guys being there. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, let me know. Leave a comment. Ask things. Otherwise, I'll see you next week at the fair. Also, big shout out to Mariale for designing the background and like these wonderful little cards that we have here. She did all that, and she did a very nice job with the branding and everything. So shout out to Mariale. Much appreciated. You're awesome. And yeah, that's that. So later, Mr. Luck. I'll see you there.